Uh, Good afternoon, chat. Good afternoon. This is your host, Salt Serves. I trust we're live. Yes, we are. Let me turn off viewer count. So, we're not. So, technically, we are doing VR chat, but not VR chat, VR chat. We're doing, I mean, one of the processes I've been looking forward to in order to hop into VR chat. Don't mind this guy. This is just to show that we have VR chat open on the background. If we need to see the nightmare of my processing right now, then we can definitely look at it. So, just across VRoid Studio, Creator Companion, VRChat, Firefox, because we're going to rely on it right now, and Streamlabs itself for broadcasting purposes. We're seeing that our system is fried. My system is fried, pardon me. Like, it doesn't even want to load up what it says right there. Oh, there it is. 95% memory usage, 52% CPU usage. But we're in a really funky situation where we're trying to figure out what or how to make a VR chat model, and we're gonna base it off of VRoids just to tip into the waters. But there is intent to become serious with Blender, Unity, all the necessary software so that we can start making more serious models. But until then, we're we're messing around with VRoid. These are some models that have not collected, but that I have made over not over, but like when I first had developed the interest a while back. Also, I don't know why my this first model is only showing their feet. It looks weird to me. But yeah, we're gonna be following this YouTube video. Oh, talking about following along. Let's not forget. Yeah. Yeah. I was given not this guy, oh, excuse me, but I was given this plugin to install. It allows to change the pace at which I watched videos. Right now, currently, I'm able to process up to 3 times speed. But for the purpose of the video itself and in the stream, we will be doing a one-time space just for all of your sakes. But nonetheless, what the heck happened to my model? Okay, back to model selection. Yeah, there are issues with processing, and it's going to kill us a bit. What if we recreate her and then port her over into like a new model? Uh, what if we click on duplicate? What will that do? Okay, there's the problem. It quite literally. Like, I don't want to see her feet. I want to see her model. Oh my. Okay, the copy didn't work. We'll just keep a reminder for that. Excuse me. Also, like, I'm very tired, low in low with energy, have a low amount of energy, and have been starting to develop heart issues. Well, the heart issues are due to personal circumstance. And, and I just ask that you guys can keep me in your prayers. This is a prayer request which I want you guys to make again to uphold, and it's the Lord Father heal me and lift me up from mine affliction. There are things which I desire which the Lord Father has no longer permitted me to have in it, and it destroys me to think that I could have devoted so much time into it only for the Lord's to. I don't want to say pluck it out. That's the sensation I'm holding, but it's not plucking out. It's something that the Lord no longer allowed to be fruitful, profitable. Thank you to the Holy Spirit, because I think I would have struggled a little bit longer finding the word. But let me just find my hotkeys. I want to constantly be in the. I want to see chat as we work on VRoid and all that. I could try installing Twitch on my mobile, but my mobile Twitch is not known for being stable on mobile devices. So right now we're just let's see now, split recording. No. All right. Like I tried to operate this a while back, but it hasn't worked. It didn't work on that stream, man. I'm not sure if it works on this one. I'm literally pressing the button. All right, that hotkey works. That's my 9 and minus button. 0, 1 corresponds to starting stream. 2 and 3 is recording. At least 4, 5, 6 without information that I'm actively aware of. One moment. So there's 5. Studio mode. 6. That's disabled. 7 is in-game overlay. Whoops. So that's studio mode. Okay, this is a nightmare that I quite literally don't get. But we cannot be wasting time, but we have to figure out what happened to our model. We might need to salvage her by there. You finally loaded in, Miku. So this is like a hold up, 158.4 centimeters. How much is that? All right, centimeter to inches. 158.4, right? How tall is this lady? It recorded as 8.4. Oh my bad. 60. Oh, she's barely over 5 feet. Okay. I was afraid that she was going to be taller than what I desired. Here, wow. My, you know, right. Well, there's her design, friends. This is one of the models I'm interested in pouring over to VRChat in. Probably the model I appreciate the most. Most, most. Wow. I call her Miku just because of the twin tails with the turquoise hair coloring and we are going to be working with the free models here on VRChat. And pardon, not VRChat, VRoid. So, so like for right now, this is what we're gonna. This entire selection is what we are going to be working within, and this is the model that this is Rust that Miku has right now. I'm not going to make any edits or changes. I'm just establishing that it's that. If we want, just to look at the other costumes, we can select them. Let's give VRoid its time to load in the uniform. Oh my, that's some sort of battle mech stuff. Uh, Definitely not the Miku I want to have. The coloring scheme on this one reminds me of a fallback avatar on VRChat. That's I enjoy the design of that model. It's as I'm just and I'm gonna confess as to why it's as a guy like it just pins many of the things that attracts me to to a lady. But nonetheless, we're gonna keep Miku to her steampunk outfit. This is just to show like VRoid. Sadly, there's a crazy amount of processing in the background that is burning the system. Okay, okay. Back to model selection. Don't save. It did not even bother fixing this. Gosh darn it. Well, no, my system froze. I cannot even see the mouse. Oh well. And these are some of the other models I've made. But we'll be creating a custom model here on stream, and that's the one we'll be working with. Due to process, I'm assuming that this is because of processing. CPU's was at 77. Yeah, but this is one of the models I would like to work with. Surprised I even made something of this design. Oh, a little bit shorter than The Miku. Alright, that's interesting. I don't know. I feel as if the aesthetic or general design of this model is based off of some anime character. I know the top is the her tights are definitely what's from so many anime characters, and then just the combination of high heels with all of that feels like from an anime character that I've seen. I have no clue who that is, but but it's it hits the but just feels like it. I literally don't want to be seeing Miko's feet flying. It's gonna bother me a bit, but let's let it sit. All right. Uh, we will be trying to create something that could represent me. So we're literally gonna work with the guy. We're gonna use a guy for the base model. Considering that we're making a VR chat, pardon, not VR chat, a anime based his character or inspiration from anime. I'm hoping to perhaps appeal to Japanese appearances. In other words, that maybe even making them outright look like a Japanese person. Is this a guys or ladies? My entire life feels like spirals, quite never knowing as to when it begins or when it ceases. But when I speak, I'm like trying to be firmer in what I do. So this is definitely getting closer, but it's too far out, left field sort of thing. You expected it, but this could work. Hmm. Oh, this is like full on anime. So is this one. Should I enable night mode or dark mode one for you guys? Oh, it's this one, right? I don't know. Dude, like I want to check in on chat with you guys, but no one's chatting. Oh no. There. Phew. Mm, I think that as well. What do we want to do with the irises? Should we make a lifelike or anime inspired avatar? Definitely want to hit those appeals of anime, but want to as well making appeal. I want to appeal to the Japanese physique as well. So it's like trying to find that balance between the fantasy that the Japanese have made through anime and a real life Japanese person. Hopefully that does not come out as an offense to anyone. Just that like that's an observation and a note that has to be kept. We can we can we can put that back so that we can focus on the model. Mm. Well, the contents of that video will focus on that when we come back to it. Okay, so it does have a color picker. Okay. Hmm. 96233. I definitely want something darker, but still want it to have some sort of warmth. Let's make it that. Uh, I think that works. I don't know. Uh, Control C. No, let's make it both. Control Z. All right. So there's like a crazy amount of stuff that we can focus on. Okay, maybe this is where we can get the anime aspect of stuff. Or no, we want this to be very lifelike. And you know, there's like a film I just watched a couple days ago with a friend on VRCh. It's called Fireworks. Maybe you guys want to watch it, but I want to draw some inspiration from that film just for the sake of this friend. Not sure if I'll be able to spend any more time with them on VRCh anymore, but but let's give more reason to this model for their sake, you know. Mm, I don't want. I don't know. We could probably keep the dark shades, but on the condition that but on but on the condition that we can design the rest of the character to like keep it, you know. Because right now this is a strong contrast to the rest of the design. All of these three options are strong contrast. I did not. Oh, so this is darker. I didn't think it was. Um, perhaps something like that. Eyebrows. Okay, this part we can mess around a little bit more. Just the problem is I have no clue which would be the best as a guys. Maybe that would. Maybe that will make it look fun. Like a, like this particular set of eyebrows probably appealing more to anime than real life, but that's like something I'm willing to do. So yeah, this will take like a little bit. It's there's quite literally a model that that has intent of being used a good amount. Uh, here's the thing. Because of the design of the eyebrows and design of the eye, we need to find something that can, that complements the both of them. I think this is default. Mm, here's the thing. This looks too sharp. We don't want something sharp. And this looks too undermining. Would be the best? I don't know. I don't know if it was just me, but I think I heard like the VR chat notification. Okay. Sorry, uh I could be hallucinating because of my issues. Pardon. Okay, this is gentler, but still maintains the sharpness. I know we cannot see it very well because of that's how this is situated, but yeah, it's like very noticeable. It's very sharp. You know, let's keep this. Uh, eyeliner and eyelashes are for the ladies. We can leave it to them. Excuse me. Okay, now the nose will do wonders. Do I get to turn the model? No, I want this. I want this design. There's no size. I want to find what makes those shadows, you know? Or is it okay? Like I want to make that shadow very noticeable. Is what I want to get at. Dark color. Oh, it's giving us. All right, maybe I'm looking at this at the wrong angle, and that's why I'm not seeing it. Not sure if you guys are able to see it, but oh no! I got started. So I was referring to The skin tone. Okay. I just wanted to make this nose bridge prominence. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not seeing a difference. Curvature, scale, nose base prominence. I definitely want a masculine. I'm quite literally not seeing a change in this. What if we make these two values to match each other? Okay, that could be the closest, honestly. Is it also, could it also be due to brightness? The dangers of being in front of the screen for too long. Oh boy. Like, and it lowers the brightness setting. Yeah, I can definitely see the shadow a little bit more, but not when we have this full on now. Gosh, mouth we definitely want to change. That suits more of a Neko, a cat girl. I know I'm emotionally dead, but is this what I really want? Um, oh, it's something that you can tell that this person can express a lot. The inside of the mouth. Okay, this one we probably don't want to mess around with. We're okay. You can tell the lips are there. Maybe there is something that can complement a guy, but no. All of this is for the prominence of a lady's lips. Right? You know what? I think we're done with the face. Let's go to hairstyle. Now this is where we define our guy. Here's the date. And once again, has to complement with the eyebrows. Oh, we can conceal them. Hey, if we, uh, I like the idea of the ears. What's concerned me though is the length of the hair, because we're looking for like a person who is much more reserved. Perhaps this will generally work. Nah, this is too much of a cool guy, nonchalant type person. I I think this is the model that shows for Miku's. Yeah, it is Miku's. I recognize the curvature. I'm sorry. All the hair is like all the long hair is towards the back, and you can see it grow as it goes further back. Like, it picks up on volume as we see as we look as we start looking further and further back. Mm, we probably want something closer to this. This. Mm, I hate the term that just came to mind, but I don't want to say it. This this reminds me of California or one of those beach surfing guys. Okay, so we'll probably skip on that. Alright, this is definitely a strong contender. If I knew how to mess around with assets, I'll find a way to merge them. This is like the latest variant of that, right? No, 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 no. This is the male variant of that, correct? Now the more that I look at it, the more I think that particular cut it looks feminine. Mm. The more I look at this one, the more it looks like an actual apple, you know? Like the two leaves protruding from the top and then like everything just being the uniform form shape. So maybe we do want this one? Too many of these not cowlicks, but too many of those parts that are just floating or flying out. Remember, this model is supposed to express me. No, don't want that. Too too expressive. Like usually I'm a reserved person. Maybe this works. Yeah. All right. Just the front. Main color. I don't know. Like I heard from an anime I watched so long ago. It was said that the Japanese have a hair tone that looks practically black. Like so maybe I want to pick up on that value and like make it a much darker brown, and then somehow finding a way to highlight the darkness of the hair color. You know, this might but we still want to preserve that warm brown color. That is too deep of a brown. I don't know. You know, we can work with that. Why not? So just copying in this just in case. Now that all right, this is warm. This is cold, right? So if we're going to complement the warmth, then we probably want to make a contrast as by making it colder. It's working a little bit. It doesn't make it as pronounced, but I still want that warmth to be picked up on, you know? No, I think that will work. That will work. Question is, oh my, oh my, so they actually reserved the hair color. I felt like we'd have to like adjust it manually. Yeah. Mm. You know, somebody's probably gonna point out that this is like a female, that it's a female style, but oh well, let's not even worry about it. Extensions? No, we don't need. Oh, okay. Oh, it's those antennas, right? For some models, maybe the Hoge will that would be able to add. This I'll be glad in putting on a female model, but for as we're designing this guy, it's probably not the best. Maybe these two can definitely blend in, but it brings back the leaf design of that other hairstyle. Uh, like we also don't quite literally need a Hoge. It's just like something that's there. Extra. I want to emphasize the eyebrows, so let's find it by making them darker. Okay. I want to say that looks like a cherry wood. It might not even be cherry wood. Definitely darker than the hair, but I don't want it to be pure black because we're seeing pitch black right there. Also, if I were going to make it, we were going to be making a much more serious, mature character. But now that this is looking more like a high school student or early. What the? Or what if we select an outfit just so we can have something to work with? That's the ladies. I was about to pick on that. This is what we have for one of the other models. You've definitely seen it if you were looking at it. He definitely looks awkward. Oh boy. School. I want to avoid the idea of school. Yeah, I want to appeal to the professionalism of their garments, but the school design definitely is a bit excessive if I have to say something about it. Junebio. You know what? Let's follow on this, the butler idea. At the same time, like I don't find him to be that serious, you know? So grab a this would be a lady's, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, this is too far out of a design. So many models, pardon, so many suits for the ladies. You know, maybe this guy can actually get away with being the chef. No, that it's not even a chef's. Okay, go back, go back. This reminds me of Shincho from Genshin Impact. Maybe we should have ripped some assets from there and just pretended they were ours. No, I don't want to get in trouble with the Chinese or anyone in general. Like I did say, I wanted to make a Japanese appealing character, right? A character that appeals to the Japanese design. And I think that's something that has to be noted when you're working with VRoid because there's only so much you can do if you don't have like an exact image or direction. Even though there are our options as we're seeing here, they may not be the best reflective of our character. I feel as if I'm recreating a particular isekai by adding that. It definitely does make him super serious, but in a dark entity type way. By the way, does anyone know how to make zipper animations for VR chat? Pardon, for VR models. Like you can interact with the zipper to open and then close up the jacket. Yeah, that's what I want to get at. This is the Wednesday outfit. Don't question it. Maybe a straight out hoodie. He himself definitely looks comfortable, but I want someone that is approachable. Oh, and that's the scary part about all this about this experiment. I have no clue. Oh boy. Should we just work with that? It's the darkness of the garments just for just makes this. I don't know. I don't even have the words to describe it. Just it further emphasizes darkness in their hair. Again, I want someone that is approachable, but as we saw with this outfit, it is too baggy for them or excessive, and definitely does not fit their design or their avatar. Okay, you know, again another type of excessive. I don't think a real life Japanese person would be walking around with a costume like this, but definitely an anime. So let's compromise and leave that as the in between. Let's accept it. Yeah. Look. Accessories. Add an accessory. There are very limited accessories here. None this guy. Let's see now. Let's remove the. How do we remove a piece? Alright. It definitely adds lots of goof factor to this. But let's remove the ears. I think that'll work. You know, maybe we want to complement the hoodie. I don't know, what do you guys think? This is straight zeros, so let's just remember that. What the shadows? No, that is too bright. There was barely a difference in this. And I think it only made it brighter, right? You know, maybe this color right here. Screw it. That works. That works. That com- that will have to work. The glasses definitely adds some sort of value, but as well takes away from the face, you know. Okay. 180 centimeters. That should be 6 feet, right? Mm, I like this. I'm liking the design, so I want to keep the proportions, but I want to alter the height. 175. You know what? Oh my. Oh my. I can definitely feel the issues with processing here. Average Japanese male height. 170.8 centimeters. 5 feet 7 inches. Hold up, 170.8 is 5 foot 7? Okay, that is concerning. Uh you know what? In relation to the rest of Japan, he's a little bit taller. Just like just like a little bit, just like by a tiny margin. A tiny margin. Oh, whoopa. So right here we have like a guy who's but is probably a little bit below 5.8, 5 foot 8. 8. So I think we'll work with this. So this is our model. Meet everyone. Meet our VR chat model, our first one. But it will require some work. Again, might be coming back on a future stream to add animations and all that. Not sure how. Not sure if even possible, but we can try. Like I already have an idea how the skeleton is installed. Hmm. Let's see now. Let's save him. What would be the best thing to call him? Thought I invited. Huh, so I did download the. Oh, okay, okay. So I did not download, but they are backed up. Okay, or downloaded, I should say. File name. What should we call them? All right. How about this? Japanese for donut. Donatsu. Japanese donut pun. Japanese donut. Uh, hopefully you guys are reading. Don't be jelly. Boya. How did the Japanese write boya? I think I'm just gonna write Donatsu boya. Donatsu boya kun. Boya kun. And boy is just like like the Japanese haven't picked up on the term boy and like translated to Japanese. So boya just literally means boy, or in that context. So donatsu boya kun. All right, all right, that works. So everyone meets donatsu boya kun. Okay, it's saved, Mr. Donut. All right. Now that we have our model, what does the video say? All right. Yeah. Like
or VRM. This will be a VRoid.
I have to. Oh my. Oh my. I literally need to get this spot out of my head. But oh boy, it feels weird listening to a regular video at 1 time speed. It- The only things I keep at 1 time speed are music videos. So whenever I have a long queue, I need to make sure that as many of the music videos are back to back, so that's like I can just toggle back to 1 time speed either for that span of time and return it to 3 times after that. But this is Sci-Fire's tutorial on turning VRoid models to VRChat. Uh, into VRChat avatars, and this is what we'll be
Model, but it can be a VRM as well, into a VRChat avatar with a super duper quick converter. One of the easiest processes. If you have gone through other videos, I feel your pain, so let's do it super easily thanks to a really great creator who made a converter package. And it will work with full body, and you also will
I don't know if you
have
know
all your
this.
bones and the physics with your hair moving.
Something I hate myself for is there. I think she exposed her undergarments. I'm sorry, Sci-Fi. I'm sorry.
The physics with your hair
Just
moving. So let's get right into it. Okay, so
I like a
step number
filter.
1 is going to be to download Creator Companion. This is
if you see my hotbar, I do have Creator Companion, but let's follow along with the tutorial. So maybe this part we want to advance by a little bit.
VRChat to connect worlds to VRChat. If you don't have an account already with VRC, you will have to make one, and I don't know if they removed this, so please let me know in the comments if anybody knows.
Anyone chat?
You do need to be a
no,
user
it doesn't
and
look
have played
like it.
for a certain
Sorry.
amount of time before you can upload an avatar. So
I just want to like check in and see how everyone is doing.
Because of that, then you want to increase your playtime with VRChat. So I'm assuming you already have an account and you're already able to upload avatars, but if not, make sure to try some of those things. Okay, cool. And then for downloading it, we're just going to click this, and I'll leave this link in the description. And you want to be logged in, and you're just going to click download the Creator Companion right here. And once it's finished downloading and you have VRChat Creator Companion, you can go ahead and double click that, and then we'll click I accept the agreement, and we'll go next, and we'll let it install, and then it should open your Creator Companion. So the next thing we'll do is go to projects, click to create new project, and then we'll do a
Okay, what is it?
A Unity 2022 avatar project, so select that, and I'll just call this Sapphire.
No, I do not want to do that. I want to.
Different game. Create new project, and then we'll do a.
I wanted to change the graphics quality because it's killing me. It's killing me seeing that it's so pixely, So we're going to content creator companion.
A Unity 2022 avatar project, so select that, and I'll just call this Sapphire Made Outfit 2.
Can I not access projects? Unity editor check. All right. Here's the thing. I have some Unity editors on, or I have some installed from a little bit way back, but I'm not sure if I successfully installed the right version. We'll have to see right now. So Sapphire, we'll have to wait a little bit. Unity editor not found. Create content for VRChat. You will need the Unity editor. File picker to select the Unity.exe for the creator companion. Right. Pick Unity editor. We'll have to dig for the files, don't we? I've been working so hard to keep all of this to myself, but now I have to pick all of it. Wait. I'm certain that Sci-Fi mentioned something about this.
Because I already have one, and then you'll choose where you want to save it, and I'll just go ahead and click Create Project. Now, you will need Unity.
There's
Unity is a game engine used for game developers, and it's a great way people can add mods and different stuff to different games depending on what that game needs. So VRChat works with Unity. So if you don't have Unity or the correct version installed, with VRC, it should point you towards installing the correct Unity version with some type of pop-up. However, if it's not for whatever reason, the Unity version I'm on is 2022.3.22. And if you need
22.23, 2 point something something. Not recommended for new users. Install Unity. Do I really need to open Unity right now? Activate the Unity license, open Unity Hub. Gosh darn it. One moment. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, even VRChat, even that has to go. I have 2023 and 2022.2. But let's check Unity Hub. What version did she say? We might have to click on the link too. Yeah, let's keep the VRoid right in the background. My system cannot handle this. Guys, what am I to do? Yeah, we were at 100 CPU usage.
If it's not for whatever reason, the Unity version I'm on is 2022.3.22. And if you need to find that version, you can type in Unity Archives into Google, and I'll leave this link down below as well. I'm sorry if you're hearing the vroom outside. Very noisy outside where I live. And 2022.3.2 is what I have, so then you'll go ahead and install that.
I'm literally killing my laptop with this. My system cannot operate on this. So we'll... Like, technically we already have the file backed up, right? So I think for the meantime, we can just close down VRChat. And we'll be back to this soon. It's gonna take a little bit, isn't it? I am certain that I've installed the right version. To install Unity, you will need an active license. By agreeing to terms, below Unity Hub will generate a free personal edition license. Agree. Installs. Okay, these are not the versions that we want to work with, right?
2022.3.22. And if you need to find that version, you can type in Unity.
VRM converter for VRChat. VRChat creator companion Unity archives. Yeah, we'll have to set it and like just download this file. But hope all of you are doing well. What we're looking for is 2022.1. Did I understand that at all?
22.3.22. And if you need to find that version, you can type in
0.3.22. So I think it's this F1, March 19, 2024. When would she have up? July 15, yeah. Once again, is it 2022?
And if you need to find that version, you can type in correct version installed. With VRC, it should point you towards installing the correct Unity version with some type of pop-up. However, if it's not for whatever reason, the Unity version I'm on is 2022.3.22. And if you need to
Yeah,
find that version, you can
0.22.
type in Unity.
So this is something I have to install. Wish the best of luck for me, guys. Sleep, sleep. Um, Visual Studio Community 2022. We don't need much of this, right? We'll just accept this. Not sure. All right, for the sake of the process, we need to accept that. 2022.3.22. So this is going to take a little bit, or too much. We can. I can go back to the stream once the download is finished, but at the same time, it is like concerning. Hmm. But I guess this is like a perfect opportunity to talk about plans for stream or for the channel. So I'm not sure who has been around since October of 2024, or but on those last couple of streams, that month's worth of streams, and probably a little bit below. Pardon, not below, but before that, I was making it clear that, at least for as was planned for back then, that I was not going to come back to YouTubing and content creation in general, wanting to find something else. Sadly, it never came to be a success, and now I'm back on Twitch, streaming and making content for you guys. So it's like a lose-lose scenario for me. I love to I love the opportunity to chat with the community for like about 3 months. So that was November, December, and January. Came back like towards the end of January, beginning of February. It's a pain, honestly. But I just wanted to briefly mention of that I had no plans on coming back, but now that I'm back and with interest for VR chat and all that, it'll be it'll be an honor and an opportunity to like create something for the community. And even though I know that the community is practically non-existent, as everyone I counted on is doing like their own thing, but once again, I would like to make it content. But let's talk more so about the VR chat models. Also, as we're seeing, we have Donatsu Boya-kun ready to be turned into our life model, the first model. Oh. And probably if we want to, we can actually change our channel. Hold. Yeah, we can change our channel content to call ourselves Donatsu Boya-kun, so that we can start making like we can have a consistent theme. And that being like donuts and VR chat. Also, I'm noticing that it's saying 0 out of 9 completed, and we just have like that tiny sliver right here. It was just like a couple minutes, but I don't want to spend 30 minutes of stream just installing this. I know other YouTubers and streamers are willing to do that, but that is mostly because they have like a good community that they can spend the time with. And I know that VDog or CDog, not CDog, the the guy with the bell pepper icon on, he wants hop he wants hopped off stream to go buy something that the community asked him to buy. So like literally he was gone from the stream for 15, 30 minutes. I think that was the span of time. Probably longer, but the reason why that stream got to keep on going was not was because of la 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 la. Because like there was the community there maintaining the content, keeping the interaction. So while he was making the purchase that the community asked him to do, So, so the community itself kept themselves afloat and entertained themselves a little bit. I did not watch the live stream live, but I did watch his edited video, and I think that something that needs to be picked up on that is having the community that can provide and feed itself if there ever needs to be a point where the streamer gives them control. But wait, that's not even related to VR chat models. Still, it's something that I was interested in sharing. But regarding VR chat models, the sadly, my appeal is still towards anime, and I have a crazy amount of anime interest still in my blood. I don't like anime that much, but because anime is all I've known for the last decade, when it comes to expression and entertainment, it's quite essentially became like my identity when I come to express myself. But again, not something that, that I like. Hopefully, we can come up with something more custom or free or freely expressing of us as in the future. But until then, we'll be working with the tools and knowledge that we have accessible. One of the models I was thinking of making was based off of an anime. It had sadly all anime have like weird funky titles. So it's in a situation that I wanted to say, oh, we're talking about a funky anime, even though all anime are funky in a sense. But that does not address what I want to speak about. This particular anime, there's a student that is an accordionist. Yes, that and like in that episode where it was towards the end of the show. Oh, oh, she had like an amazing dress. Yes, it revealed her shoulders, but more so but like it gave a great deal of identity to her person, even though it did take the show then the entire the entire run to develop it. Uh, and like that's some like an image that has come back to me recently that I want to build on or use. Mm. I'm pardon if I'm like going silent right now, but I'm looking at some things and I just want to test if what we're seeing here is relative to the entire process or if it's just one thing. Maybe we can huh, maybe we can save ourselves the nightmare by if only they gave us like an option to like select what we want to. Gosh darn it. And with everything else running. Alright, you know what? Maybe I'll come back and restart stream later when all of this is downloaded or close to finish. But that in itself will take its sweet time. Hmm. Maybe I can sneak in a nap as well. But who knows? More so, I don't want to be taking up your time. But there are some like very interesting ideas of of models that I want to make. Stuff I don't know how to express, so but it's gonna take like a little bit, and the features that those models are gonna have will require a lot more experience, and I really don't know. Uh, Too many problems on my mind, and really don't know really don't know where or how to go with this. But no, we'll come back. We'll come back to stream when this is close to finishing. I think I'll suck it up and install all of this, because otherwise we'll have to. Yeah, this is gonna take too long as it currently is. So I'll end stream and we'll be right back when it's close to finishing. So anyone who's watching stream, thank you, and hopefully you guys can hop on in like an hour's time or something of the sort. This looks like a 2 hour, not a 2 hour, but a two-part process. So, so yeah, we'll be right back. Back in, back in probably an hour's time or who knows how long. Hmm. Should have definitely not selected the other options, because otherwise this would have been installed much faster and this would have been full much sooner. Probably could have been finished by now, because there wouldn't be multiple installs vying for the same connection. But oh well. See all of you guys in an hour or so, or whenever the stream starts up again. Excuse me. Just remember, we're going to be working on this Donatsu Boyakun model. They will be our first model to upload on VRCh.